Louisiana Beer Review Steel Reserve Alloy Series. This is the Steel Reserve 211 Alloy Series Spiked Blue Razz. They were saying on the Steel Reserve website it's like a lemon raspberry taste. Lemon and raspberry. Okay. This whole series was introduced in 2012. Or was it 2013? I can't remember now. But a while ago now, going on a decade. I had looked at the first use of the trademark. Doesn't matter. It's been around a good while. It's from the Molson Coors beverage company. It's 285 calories for one 12-ounce serving, okay? This is two 12-ounce servings. So if you're on a diet and you don't want to pack on the weight, this is not something to fool with. It says, here's the disclosure, flavored ale. So what is it? A flavored ale. Not a lager, an ale. Does that really matter? Not really, because they're using a beer base, mainly sort of like liquor with grain neutral spirits, neutral grain spirits. They want the beer to be processed in a way that it's odorless and colorless, and then they build the flavors on that beer. Malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors and certified color. Okay, I read a very interesting article 2 days ago. A number of articles about natural flavoring and artificial flavoring. They were quite interesting and eye-opening, actually. Just things I didn't know or understand or realize. I'll use this LITE Light, a fine Pilsner beer from Miller Brewing Company, part of the same outfit these days. Okay, well, it matches the blue on the glass. You know what I mean? It goes with it. This is okay, glass cleaner blue, like Windex, which is a lighter shade of blue. Okay, so Windex blue, appetizing. Untapped's given it a 59 out of 100s. They're saying, so-so. Beer Advocate, I think 70, was it? They're saying it's okay. Same thing, it's average, it's okay. Not what we'd want to drink, but a lot of bubbles in the middle here. Like in the swimming pool, you know. The bubbles. It's being aerated. Now, Rate Beer saying it's a 7 out of 100. I'm pretty sure if it was an actual 7 out of 100, you would not be able to drink it, and it would be highly advisable that you should never drink it. But then, what gives that away is that in the style, the flavored beer style, it's an 87. So think about that for a minute. They're saying overall it's horrendous, a 7 out of 100. In the style, it's an 87. Okay. So what they mean is they hate the style. I don't even like the style myself, actually. I mean, I just review these because they're strange. They're like a snowball. We used to call them snowballs. I think up north people say snow cone. You know, the flavored ice. It's basically what it is, but with a beer base and 8% alcohol. Right, or a daiquiri. Okay, you see people lined up to get all their different daiquiris with the food coloring, and no one takes an issue with that. We have drive-through daiquiri shops here. All right. So it smells lemony, raspberry flavoring-ish. You can buy that. You can go to the grocery store and buy the flavoring for the. It says on the shelf, Snowball flavoring, made in New Orleans. There are a number of video reviews for this. I'll watch them. The reviews, not the let me chug this can in 2 minutes videos. I'm not saying people don't have an interest in watching that. Apparently they do. I'm not interested, but if that's what people want to do, that's fine with me. I was going to drive to Savannah Discount today, but when the rain started setting in, I said, I'm not going over there. I'll just have to wait. Oh, boy, these bubbles are really amazing because it's in the middle, not an etched glass, and they're racing to the top like a little, like I say with the aerator. Stinging, and that makes sense because it's got a stinging carbonation. Heavy mouthfeel, not medium, heavy, heavy. This is a heavy beer. More palatable, in my opinion, and enjoyable in a way, than the Steel Reserve 211 8.1 or the Black Can Triple Export 8.1. I mean, yeah, I'll agree. Those have a much better authentic beer flavor, right? There's no doubt. That's not my issue with those. Their flavor's fine. It's the body and it's kind of harsh in a way. They're a bit of a challenge for me to drink. The 6% Steel Reserve, that's primo. I can drink that and just be so copacetic and relaxed. This is so candy sweet tooth that it's kind of enjoyable. You see what I'm saying? If you read the ingredients list on the Molson Coors website, it's like any other processed food. You might almost need a pronunciation guide to read it. I'm not going to go through it, that mumbo jumbo. But the finish, oh yeah. It's sweet. I mean, on the Cyclops scale, hop cones, it's 0 out of 5 hop cones. There's no bitterness here. There's tartness from that sodium citrate. Gives it that kind of fruit tartness. No bitterness. On the sugar cube scale, how many sugar cubes out of 5? Like 6. 6 sugar cubes out of 5. It's an improper fraction. It's like, oh, the sugar. Now the blackberry, the bulk, BLK, the bulk berry from them, the Steel Reserve Alloy Series. Well, that was much less sweet. And the guess that a blackberry isn't really that sweet when you think about it. It's a more sour end of it. That's why when people eat blackberry cobbler, you notice a lot of people be putting sugar on it, sprinkling sugar on it. You can understand that. To override the tartness and the sourness, really the sourness. Still in all, I'm being very critical of this, and it deserves to be criticized. It's everything that we hate about beer, truthfully. But yet, what the heck? I'm not going to drink it again, not in any foreseeable way, unless somebody insisted, let's review it. Don't you want to do a review? Okay, I do. Don't see that happening, so this is a one and done. But for a one and done, I have to admit, it's not bad. It actually tastes pretty good for what it is. I just don't like what it is. But, okay, I've been pretty impressed with the Alloy Series, tell you the truth, so I think my favorite still was the Spiked Tropical Storm. Wasn't that what it was called? The Tropical Storm? Tropic Storm. Yeah, that was pretty nice. I wish they would come out with a coconut like Smirnoff Ice Smash did and the Ritas did. I think the coconut was the best of the Ritas so far. So anyway, score, I'll say 90 out of 100. It's an A minus. But it's still getting into the excellent area, and I don't feel bad about that because Rate Beer is saying it's an 87 out of 100 in the style, and I know they're much more critical than I am, and we're only 3 points. It's only a 3-point difference, so and I always rate things in the style, you know. So whatever. Yeah, you want to check out an oddity. People Call it gas station beer, single 24-ounce cans. They had it on special at Circle K, 2 cans for $4. It's more expensive if you buy a single, so you may as well get both. You know, get 2 and try different flavors. So 2 for $4, a serving. Hey. So Laissez Les Bon Temps Roulé, an excellent product, believe it or not. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to rainy, warm, southeastern Louisiana.